Hello and welcome to the video. Today we'll be discussing quadrilaterals and how to find the area and angles of a parallelogram multiple ways. A quadrilateral is a two-dimensional shape that has four sides, four vertices, and interior angles that add up to 360 degrees. Enjoy the video.
Squares are quadrilaterals that have all equal sides, and each of the interior angles are 90 degrees, which have a sum of 360 degrees. They also have two pairs of parallel sides. To find the area of a square is to equal the side length times itself. If you have a square that is 2 units by 2 units, you are going to multiply the length by the other length, 2 by 2, to find the area, which is 4 units squared. A rectangle is a quadrilateral that has four interior angles that equal 90 degrees and have a sum of 360 degrees, has two sets of parallel lines, and have opposite sides that are equal to each other. To find the area of a rectangle, you have to multiply the length by the width of that rectangle. For example, if you have a rectangle that is 3 units by 4 units, then you have to multiply 3 by 4 to get a final area of 12 units squared. Parallelograms are quadrilaterals that have two sets of parallel sides. To find the area of parallelograms, you must remember to multiply the base times the height. A common mistake is to use this side length as the height. However, this is the proper height, and if you do not use this height, then you will get an incorrect area. Let's find the area of this parallelogram. Step 1 is to multiply the height by the base. Multiply the base, 12, by the height, 24, to get the area of the parallelogram, that is 288 units squared. Next, we will be finding the angle relationships of parallelograms. You must remember that the opposite angles are always congruent within parallelograms. Angle C will always be congruent to angle B, and angle D will always be congruent to angle A. Secondly, you must always remember that the consecutive angles are supplementary within a parallelogram. For example, if you add angle D and angle C together, they will equal 180 degrees, and if you add angle C and angle A together, they will equal 180 degrees. This goes in any direction around the parallelogram. The next quadrilateral is a trapezoid. A trapezoid is a four-sided figure that has two sides that are parallel. To find the area of a trapezoid, we must remember to add base 1 and base 2, and then multiply it by the height of the trapezoid, and then multiply it times half. For example, find the area of this trapezoid. To find the area, the first step is to figure out the bases, base 1 being 5 units, base 2 being 9 units, and the height being 9 units as well. Next, we are going to plug these numbers into the formula. As you can see, we plugged in all the numbers and then solved for the final number of 63 units squared, meaning that the area of this trapezoid is 63 units. Next, we will be finding the angle of trapezoids. Using the example from before, I broke up the units within the trapezoid. 5 units here because the 5 units was on top, and the extra distributed 2 units on the side. This equals 9 units. To find the angle of A and of angle D, we have to do the inverse tangent of opposite over adjacent, which in this case would be 9 over 2. After putting this in the calculator, you get around 77.47. Remember, this is the angle A and D is equal to 77.47. And in order to find the angle BC of the trapezoid, you have to use the answer from before and subtract it from 180, which equals 102.53. Therefore, 102.53 is the angle measure of angle B and angle C, and 77.47 is the angle of A and angle